Hello. All right, I started a new live. Let's see if people come. I'm going to just wait here a second and see if people showed up, and hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me if you are here now. Hopefully people come. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully you can hear me. I see one person's watching. Say hi and let me know if you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. All right. Very good. So you guys know what I did is at the very last minute, I switched it from the headphones that I was using in class to this mic. And I probably should have just left it alone and just used the headphones, because then there wouldn't have been any problems. Because literally that other link I posted on a whole bunch of Facebook pages. So now they're all going to go there and there's going to be nothing. I need to either go back and edit or delete all of those. But this mic's so much better, and I can't use it in the classroom because it doesn't have headphones. This is the free one I got from Power Device. Thank you for supporting Teacher Tim, Online Teacher Dude. Now you guys can hear me. Okay, so let me start completely over. Yes, Deborah, you got that mic too. Do you like it? Okay, so there's pretty big news at GoGoKid today. Do any of you work for GoGoKid? And if not, I'm going to just read the VIPKID one first, which is really short. And maybe more people show up who work at GoGoKid. Deborah works at GoGoKid. Okay. Danny should be here soon. Okay, let me do VIPKID first. Short. Okay, so this is what I was trying to tell you guys earlier. For priority booking request, you do it for 4 weeks. Has anyone, do you guys like that? I haven't actually had anyone request me, but anyways, I know teachers hate it. I've just heard from you guys and seen on the Facebook pages. So they have a new feature where you can just accept the first one or accept all of them. So you no longer have to decline them if you just can't work one of the weeks, unless one of the weeks is the first week. So you can request one or none. So that is so much better. Good. Hey, Cindy. So yes, what do you guys think of that? Cindy's leaving South Carolina. Cindy, we'll have to talk. I don't know if you drive anywhere near me. I don't think you do, but maybe I could see you if you do. Anyways, so this update is only going for a select few teachers right now. It's in the testing phase. Deborah says, no, I like the mic. No, you mean yes, I like the mic, or no, I don't like the mic? I don't work for GoGoKid. Yes, and the next thing, oh, did you guys hear about this? An email came yesterday. So now there's a new way to get paid. You can basically have it on one of those prepaid cards. As you may have heard, we invited a random group of 20,000 teachers. Let me know if you're one of them. I think Casey is. To sign a new payment method through a new partnership with MasterCard. We're hoping to get feedback. It's a prepaid optional payment method. Does anyone want to do that? I have no interest whatsoever. I think it expires in a year too. I don't want my money expiring in a year. Yeah, I have no desire to do that. I'd rather have it in my bank account, but maybe if you're someone who has a lot of fees on your bank account, or you want it separate for whatever reason, this would be a good way to hide it from your spouse. No, I don't recommend you do that at all. My husband and I share, but yeah, it expires after 12 months. Yep. Cold hard cash in my account. Exactly. Luann says no chance. Yeah, I guess for some people might like it, but yeah, I don't see any advantage in that. Tips for reward systems in your classroom. So I think they're just trying to encourage you to do rewards. They no longer require them, but they want people to keep doing them. Some great resources to create positive classroom environment. VIPKID has a built-in stars, as we all know. So here's ways they're encouraging you to do other rewards. Ask students what they enjoy and design a reward around that. I think these are all things we know, but I'll tell you anyway. Incorporate your personality and background. Is there anything unique that you would like to share with your students? This could be part of your culture, your interests. Make sure your reward is appropriate for children. While it's always exciting to design a reward system that may follow current trends, we recommend keeping your rewards children-friendly. What would be an example of someone not keeping a reward child-friendly, and why would you do that if you keep children? Anyone have an example for me? That makes no sense. But apparently people must have had non-children friendly rewards for them to put this in the weekly report. Check out the student encouragement reward system, video resources. Okay. All right, guidelines for the community. Okay, policies. Over the past couple months, VIPKID Learn has been working hard to update and improve our online communities and our moderation process. So this is about moderating the main Facebook group on the weekends. We have since launched community guidelines in the official Facebook group. So there's still a lot of work to be done. They're trying to make it nicer. All of us have been saying for years that we haven't liked it. Google Slide clips have weird videos. Oh, okay, Candy. So that might be something that somebody would use that isn't child friendly. Okay. Join the discussion. Props for lower level students. What magical props do you have to engage lower level students the most? Go to the Hutong, share your own tips. Virtual meetups. There's still virtual meetups going on. Here are the trending topics. Frequently asked questions on weekend passes in the official Facebook group. What to do if I'm a teacher impacted by storms throughout the Midwest, a recent hurricane, or severe weather. Has anyone been impacted by any of those? All right, I purposely waited to do GoGoKid so more people would come. They're addressing the elephant in the room. You know, on August 6th, our president announced that we are not going to do relations with China as far as TikTok. All right, so ByteDance owns TikTok, which is the same company that owns GoGoKid. So Trump said in 45 days from August 6th that we are no longer working with the Chinese on these things. So this could impact your job at GoGoKid. I know I've been saying this, and a lot of teachers have always been saying this. This is why you diversify. So this is pretty scary if GoGoKid's your only source of income. Okay, we would like to reach out to you again regarding the executive order that was issued by the president on August 6th. Over the past 2 days after the announcement posted on Facebook, we received a huge outpouring of support from so many teachers by expressing how much they love GoGoKid and the students, by writing emails to their senators. It is so heartwarming to see teachers encouraging GoGoKid and encouraging each other. We want to reiterate our commitment to you, your interest in the well-being here, and we will always be priority no matter what happens. Please rest assured that your payment for August will not be affected by the current situation at all, and your July payment is on the way. Ever since EO was issued, all related teams have been working closely and tirelessly together, reviewing the executive order to get a full understanding about the potential effects it may have at GoGoKid. Once it goes into effect, 45 days, coming up with multiple solutions for every possible effect. We promise you have an answer as soon as we do. For now, we would like to encourage all of you to keep up your good work, and due to uncertainty and constantly evolving nature of the situation, we suggest refraining from and discussing your opinion of the situation with parents. Most of you know this, I would think. I'm surprised they had to say this. So yeah, don't talk about it with the parents. Anyway, so that's huge. Your job could be impacted at GoGoKid if, you know, what happens with this. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with Canadian teachers. Obviously, they don't live in the US, but these are the things I've seen on the Facebook group. People are asking, well, PayPal is owned by the United States. Does that mean we can't get paid through PayPal, even in Canada? I don't know. Do any of you have GoGoKid as your exclusive company? If you do, I'm sorry. It's never a good thing to learn. You possibly could lose your job and your money. And I would definitely start looking at other companies right now, if I were you, don't wait till you don't have any money. And it usually can take a few weeks to get through the process. Most people I know who work for GoGoKid also work for VIPKid. For me, they are my backup company. I mainly work at VIPKid and just once in a while work at GoGoKid. Check out OutSchool. Yes. Yep. Check out OutSchool if anyone wants to. I definitely can help you with that. Yes, I feel sorry for them too, Candy. It's terrible if ever you find out you possibly may be losing your job. Rebecca says no, thank you on the debit card. Yeah, I've seen. I wonder if VPN will skirt around the ban and allow a teacher to soar. I have seen that on the Facebook pages, and I hear they can find out, and there's pretty stiff fines if people try to do that. I forgot what the fines were, but you can get in trouble if you do that, Jason. Danny almost got a teacher. I know Danny did almost get a teacher no-show, and you just missed the big announcement. All right. So breakdown payment email. So now GoGoKid is no longer sending you a breakdown payment email. They had 2 different people on different contracts. Just like VIPKid, they had a new payment system and people were on it up until when they signed their new contract, then they were on it. So they had an email because they had different ways of paying people. Now, whatever you see on your payment tab on the portal will be the same thing, so they don't need to send out an email. So basically, official email address updates. Beginning July 28th, they're going to use a new email, teach@teachers.gogokid.com, for the recruitment process, and support@teachers.gogokid.com for the teachers who have signed their contracts already. So they said up until the end of August 1st, up until September 30th, you can use both emails and they'll still get the emails no matter what you're sending them for. After September 30th, you need to use the appropriate email, one for recruiting, one for tech support if you want them to respond. All right. Okay, so Design My Teacher portal. They're trying to revamp the portal at GoGoKid and they want your impact. Luann says, does anyone know if you still get a short notice pay for short notice? I don't, are you talking about GoGoKid? GoGoKid never did give extra money for short notice. Oh, or are you talking about VIPKid and now their new payment plan? Yeah, if anyone knows, let me know. I think you still do, yeah. Design My portal. What new features do you want to see added to the GoGoKid teaching platform? We'd like your suggestions. So here's a few things they've already implemented. Class start bell, tags for upcoming classes, student info, enter your next class pop-up. Like I said before, they're just trying to be more like VIPKid. VIPKid's been around for 5 years or more, so they've had time for teachers to give input and change things. So GoGoKid's just a little behind. Kathy Kelly said, I received $2 extra for short notice classes this week. Good. Improving our user experience is always a priority. So let's take it a step further. What's your main concern in the GoGoKid teaching portal? Have you ever used good teaching tools or features elsewhere that you want here at GoGoKid? Elsewhere, mostly VIPKid, but other places. Are there features you don't like and want to be modified? So you can go to hashtag Design My Teacher Portal Facebook post with suggestions. All right, so they're saying honest and personalized feedback matters. All right, so they really want these things in honest and personal feedback. So they have it here in a visual. Encouragement, strength, suggestions, personalized learning tips, and ways to improve. Make the best of the new interactive activities in the K2 lessons. So they have a bunch of interactive activities, 6 types of activities. You'll recognize these for VIPKid 2. Spin the wheel. Then a pop-up comes up. Whack-a-mole, practice words. What are some other things they have? Thank you, Casey. I'm live. Let's match. like we have a VIPKID matching the words in the pictures. And practice words appear in some updated. So these are the things they have in their new updated K2 lessons. More matching, and then grab a toy. Yeah, practice pictures, grabbing a toy, again, like we have in VIPKID. Card flip. And these are all the things they have in the K2 lessons. Okay. New trial classes underway at GoGoKid. We're in the middle of updating our trial classes. The new trial classes will be even more interactive, level appropriate, and attractive to students. So they're trying to make more interactive classes. That is it for GoGoKid. The big announcement, of course, being that you might lose your job in a few days. Okay, if you're an American. Okay, Casey, I think I need to change my name to my channel. What do you guys, okay. Let's see, what are you guys saying? If anyone's new here, write in all caps if you are talking to me in reference to something I'm ready to talk about, because people like to talk to each other in the chat, which is fine. That is the fun of all of this. But then I can find your comments really fast and easily if you write them in all caps. So let's see. All right. If I'm pretty sure I read, okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about. So anyways, that's it for the weekly reports. How were your classes today? I had 5. I opened 6, but my first one didn't book, so I closed it last night and slept in for an hour. Had a student with a birthday today, which since it was my daughter's birthday, I had a real cake. So I brought the cake, candles, sang happy birthday, gave cupcakes as a reward. And let's see, let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Renee. Who haven't I said hi? Who didn't I say hi to earlier? I'm sure I'll miss someone. I don't know. Hi, everybody that's here. Okay. And, oh, big announcement for me. If you talk to me personally, you already know this. But for those that haven't, I got the raise. Yes, yes, yes. If VIPKID had not lowered their 5 Apple ratings to 22%, I would not have gotten it. I keep track all year of my stats, and I had it at like 23. So because of that, I did get it. Candy said, did you hear about the male teacher who got fired for saying I love you to a female student? No, I didn't. That's kind of scary because I'm sure, well, we don't know, but I'm sure it's the type of thing little kids say I love you all the time. And if a little boy said that, I would say it back. So that's kind of scary. He lost his job, especially if he meant it in an innocent way, unless he said it creepy. But I'm starting to get trials again. Yay. Okay, good, Rebecca. Happy if you're happy. Personally, I don't like trials. Open 6 and top 5 today, too. Casey said. He got 300 classes canceled and locked out of the portal. Wow. Okay, I'll have to hear more about that. If it was something where he just did it innocently and got fired, I feel bad for him, but I guess we don't know the circumstances. I had a level 4 class that was a good paid nap. Nice. Yeah, I've had student no-shows in level 7 before. Even if you sit there for an hour, you get your classroom clean, you can do your feedback. And let me know, what are you guys teaching for OutSchool today? If you teach on OutSchool, do you have any OutSchool classes today? He is the same teacher who said he got fired for a student dropping the F-bomb. So okay. So it could be, well, I don't want to say anything. I don't know him. That's terrible. I hope he didn't get fired if he didn't deserve it. But I don't know the circumstances. Okay. Casey knows all the men of VIPKID. Yeah, she's had them on her channel before. Yeah, so I want to talk about have you guys seen some videos today? I watched Teacher Tins. Oh, I'm so nervous for my first class today. Casey has her first OutSchool class today. Awesome. The first one is nervous. Even if you've been an online teacher for a long time, you're always nervous if you're on a new platform. I was nervous about Zoom, about having extra people in the class. And I was even nervous. Like if I go several months without working at GoGoKid and then I have a class again, I'm nervous again. No matter how much you teach online, if you're doing a new company or a new platform, you're going to be nervous. I'm sure you'll do great, Casey. But of course, yes, we're all nervous for our first class. I don't know him, just proving there is more to the story, okay? So there's more we don't know about. I don't want to say anything since I don't know him. Kindergarten class on letters. Rebecca, I have one out-school class today, 5 learners out of 6. Yeah, Rebecca, I saw your video yesterday about how you schedule. You have a tight schedule with little ones at home. I have, Rebecca, my daughter will be in Casey's class. Hopefully my girl will be in her best behavior. Yeah, I have 3 classes today at OutSchool. I have one I created for Evelyn. That's nice. Maybe make deals with your friends. Evelyn and I kind of have a deal that if one of us gets a $20 credit, we'll give the other one kids a class. So we were kind of thinking of exchanging during the year for homeschooling. She says sometimes kids learn better from someone else, and she can teach my son Spanish. So yeah, and then we have a mutual understanding. We're both automatically going to give each other 5 stars. So it's that we're helping our score. Yeah, Dixie loves Rebecca's math class on Thursdays. Yeah, I heard a little about your classes, Rebecca. You can't go wrong with science and math. I'm doing a lot of English classes, so I can say it, but I feel like there's a lot more teachers doing English and reading. And if you can tap into science and math, I think you have a good niche. I think you'll have good bookings. For those who don't know, I think most of you do know, but I have a new Facebook page, which you can join if you are a teacher or a parent on OutSchool or both, of free and discounted classes. Teachers discount their classes for many reasons. You know, maybe they're a new teacher, maybe they're trying a class out, maybe a class didn't fully book and that morning they want to, offer half price or something. So I created it just because there's another group just like it with 1,000,001 rules. So mine doesn't have rules except that no less than 5 stars if you're benefiting off a discount off someone's classes, and you have to be nice. I have ESL this afternoon, 4 kids from Korea, 2 from Dominican Republic. Okay, yeah. I have some ESL classes listed on OutSchool, and I actually thought I would teach them more, but for me, it's kind of like, I do that at VIPKID. Yeah, so I have my class with Evelyn. I have my weekly book club class, and I have my American Girl Tea Party, which is my most popular class, and it is sold out. Second most popular is my book club, and it's 2 learners can join. I have 2 spots left in that one. But yeah, I'm teaching today, tomorrow, and Thursday on OutSchool. So yeah, and so anyways, that's all I had for today. I hope that none of you exclusively work for GoGoKid and are, a United States teacher. And if you are exclusively working for GoGoKid and a United States teacher, I work for OutSchool and VIPKID if you'd like to apply. Laura, I'm not on Facebook, but if I get on Facebook, I'm going to join OutSchool Facebook group. Okay, good, Laura. It is called OutSchool Free and Discounted Classes. So even if you're not a teacher on OutSchool and you just want discounted classes for your own kids, this is a great one. Actually, I want more parents to join. So those of you, please share in your moms groups, especially like your local moms groups. That's something I don't have access to. Like if you're in a group, North Carolina moms, please share the group. Who doesn't want discounted classes? And the teachers, want it too. They'll forgive you. It happens. How many classes do you usually try to teach for OutSchool in one day? Okay, so Laura, I personally, since they're in the afternoon, I teach between 1 and 3 a day. I tried 4 one time in a day, and it was a lot. Usually have more time in between classes because you have to switch things out, unlike VIPKID. Yeah, plus they're later in the day. I'm starting to see the advantage of just teaching in the morning, then you have your days free, but the pay is much better out school. Yeah, so then like sometimes I go to schedule an appointment and I have an out school class. So it kind of is annoying in that way, but for much more money, it's worth it. Let's see, did I miss? You guys are saying? Casey, I'm certified in handwriting. I plan to make some classes. Oh, okay, those would be good, especially if you're doing kindergarten handwriting. And Danny, I shoot for 3 classes a day. Rebecca, 1 to 3 30-minute classes per day. Yeah, mine are 30, and I have one of my book clubs is 45. The one I do with girls is 45. The one I do with boys is 30. Boys just don't talk as much. Yeah, so mine are mostly 30 with one class being 45. When I do back, I schedule 15 in between. Yeah, me too, minimum 15 in between, sometimes 30 minutes in between. Yeah, minimum of 15. It also allows you to go over a little. I'm not as strict. You guys know at VIPKID, I am strict about ending at 25 if I have another class after, but you can let it go a little longer. And usually it goes a little longer because you're more fully booked. So you're getting more money, so you can justify going over. At VIPKID, you get the same money, whether you end at 25 or 28. You ladies are awesome. Okay. One thing I wanted to ask you guys, have any of you ever used the Chinese gift service? There's 2 of them. The most popular one was like, there's one gift without borders, and what was the other one that's more popular? I'm doing that for the first time. I said if I get the raise, I'm giving some gifts to students who have been a part of that and helped me get the raise. I actually sent requests to probably about 7 or 8 students asking for their address, and only one wrote back to me. So I gave her some flowers. I sent flowers because I didn't know what to send. And she's not even one of the students that exclusively books me. I have students that only book with me or have had the most classes with me, and I didn't get addresses from those students. I did pick her because she's pretty good about giving 5 apples. So she sees me and other teachers, and she's supposed to be getting them today. I don't do WeChat, and she's not even on my schedule till next week, so I probably won't even hear what she thinks of it next week, but she's supposed to be getting it today. That's what I did for Christmas. Hi, Tim. Tim is late. You are so sweet to send gifts. Yes, I wanted to say thank you, because without the students booking me, giving me 5 apple reviews, I would not have made the raise. Because of them, I'm making more money, so I'll spend a little bit of the extra money I make to say thank you to my students. Yeah, finally subbed Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca, when I saw your video last night, I realized I wasn't subbed to you. I don't know why. Okay, and Tim, I just watched your live stream this morning, and he has a good video about the gossip and chit chat running around. I did not get the last raise because of feedback. Sorry, Candy. That's the worst part. Yeah, like I said, if they hadn't lowered it to 22%, I wouldn't have got it. Just read the Go. Yes, Tim. I did talk about the big announcement in GoGoKid that the American teachers might lose their job. And I don't know if, because they pay through PayPal and PayPal's owned by the US, if that will affect other people. It could mean a lot more bookings for the Canadian teachers. Maybe if you're Canadian, open a whole bunch of slots at GoGoKid coming in September. It's a service we can use to give our students gifts. Yes, Jason. So the Facebook page, it's run by somebody in China. So that person doesn't have the international fees. If you were to send something from America to China, it would be a lot on the shipping. So that person is sending it from China straight to that person. So I only paid $10 shipping. That's what I would pay here in America to send to someone in America. There's 2 of them that do it. They are a Facebook group. I used the one who'd been around longer just because it was my first time using her. And I wanted to use someone who'd been around for a long time. She was so far my dealing with her has been, she was very nice and worked with me and asked me a lot of questions. Do you think they will lose their job? I think the ones in America will, because, ByteDance owns GoGoKid, and sounds like we're going to get cut off from ByteDance. And I saw your video was kind of saying it might happen. I mean, he already did say in 45 days, we're done with, ByteDance. So yeah, that is huge news if they cannot employ. I know, you know what, when VIPKID stopped hiring the California teachers, I was thinking that it was such an advantage that GoGoKid didn't have an office in the US, because then they didn't have to worry about following those laws. But now this is a change of events. Because they don't have an office in the US, GoGoKid now, might get cut off, and VIPKID is exempt because they have, they're not owned by ByteDance and they have a US office. So advantages and disadvantages, you guys have got to diversify, because in the world of online teaching, you could just lose one of your jobs at any time. Just don't tag, she was in Facebook jail for a while. Oh, okay. Well, I saw in her announcements, she was very specific. Don't tag me. This is how you do it. Send her a private message. So that's what I did. I found what I wanted and then just sent her a private message. I'm not up on the news from Trump. Yeah, I know. You're not American, Tim, so you probably don't pay attention as much. I don't blame you. I probably wouldn't pay attention as much, when it's not policies in my own country affecting me. Yeah, that's why. Maybe I need to do some research, maybe a topic of a new video. Yeah, go for it, Tim. Do a new video on that. I think it'll get a lot of views. So anyways, yeah, important to diversify. And I like the fact that I have OutSchool, which has no ties to the Chinese, is in America. So we have that if all the Chinese companies say, oh, forget it. Great, thank you. Yeah, well, that's the whole reason that my first live stream didn't work, because I switched to this mic at the very last minute, Danny. But I'm glad. I figured this one would sound so much better than, my headphones. All right, well, thank you all for coming today. In less than 2 hours, I have my first OutSchool class, so I should get ready to that. Rebecca has 5 jobs, but mostly 2. What are your 5 jobs? I'm curious. Tell me in the chat, what do people diversify with? I have a video on my YouTube channel called that I have 6 jobs. But those jobs have even changed since I made the video. So I have VIPKID, GoGoKid. I don't work at GoGoKid that much. OutSchool. I also have a freelance video job, which I have not worked at since COVID, but I'm going back next week to keep my foot in the door. Substitute teacher in the public school, which I didn't even do at all last year, but it's an option. So yes, that's what I have. KC, OutSchool, and VIPKID. I need a wireless mic for PE. This is not wireless. This has a wire. I just know how to hide it. Remember, I did used to work in TV, so I know how to hide a mic. Yeah. All right. Well, bye, guys. Thanks for coming. And I'll see you next week on my channel. I'm not going live with Danny tomorrow. I had to schedule a last-minute appointment. We'll do that a week from Wednesday, next Wednesday. All right. Bye. Oh, Danny had to decline her position. You're welcome, Kathy. See you guys next week on my channel. Bye.